for their outfits and how they're going to present at your event those legacies that we will remember always. We are so grateful to Bernard for his very interesting fashion sense and for showing us the colourful way that the colours of our world can be worn. It is time now to move on with our program. When we're talking about fashion, when we're talking about the colours of our world, when we're talking about designs that reflect nature, our history and our culture, Bernard worked very closely and connected, genuinely connected quite closely with an iconic designer, an artisan, knowing full well that her work represented genealogy, represented agriculture, represented navigation and history. Here to share some words with you all and stories of the beautiful Bernard is Ivanui Pacific's Gina Madison.
That was colour, that was talent, and I find it really hard to compete with my dear darling Bernard. E torea te kawekura ki a wai. E ua I tira te awatea. Ua pōkia e tangi ki matangi ki te akirata. E ture ke a wai ki e iaua. Ko koe anake e poe. Ko koe anake e tuangani. Ko koe anake rā. So much has been said tonight and shared about the talent, the articulate person that Bernard is. Ko te moananui o kipa was his stage. Now Bernard, as we all know, is the voice of our Pacific nation. Generous of his time, his love and his talent. Witty, very witty, and articulate in the delivery of his affairs with his community. He has served his people very, very well. I've known none other like you, poet. No one. I'll miss you, my darling. I'll miss our marathon conversations at ungodly hours of the day. Our dreams, our laughs, and our comparisons. Farewell, my songbird. May the tears we shed today water the seeds of the plant, water the seeds that will plant in his memory for all time. Deservingly, I have 3 final words for you. And this I pledge, a King's Service Medal. E torea te kawekura ki a waiki, e ua I tira I te awatea, ua pōkia e tangi ki matangi I te akirata, e ture no o waiki. Ai re rai te tūmane e pui na maro. Ana nei pāua o mai.
The beautiful Georgina Madison Montefiore. E mai auntie. Are you adding on here and the She's a Nesta Thomas. Kendall is going to introduce our next speaker, up here, Kendall Dion, MC 101 by the stage. Okay, our next speaker has actually joined us from Australia. I got one whether there are some family here who come from Tauranga. Is there family here from Tauranga? There might be a lot of, just come from outside of Auckland. There we go. We have some family here who come from outside of Auckland, still in New Zealand, but outside of Auckland. Thank you so much for being here tonight in celebration. And we hope to be able to connect again with you very soon. Kendall, who's up next? Oh, poor baby. I'll put you on the next one. You know, one of the things that I know about Bernard is his ability to be able to connect with not just our Cook Islands people, but people across the Pacific. And I don't know if you've seen the video that's been moving around on Facebook where he was speaking a bit of Samoa. He's had a very close relationship with our Tongan community. And when she heard that he had passed on, his very, very good friend decided she would make her way here. Now, I hope she is in the room and is ready to go. Some years ago, he made a connection with Praxis Immigration. And that connection, that friendship, continued right up until the very end. She's here to share her story and celebrate the life of Bernard. Please put your hands together for Salvador.
I'm a bit old-fashioned. I can't read out my speech from a mobile phone. I rather type it up and read it out as I'm at the age of not familiarized with the computer. Malo elele, kia ora and kia ora tātou kato. My name is Salote Eletadilo. Warm Pacific greetings from the Kingdom of Tonga. I acknowledge the presence of our loving God in our midst. My respect to the host of today, distinguished guests, and everyone who are gathered here today to pay their last respect to Bernard. I stand before you and our beloved brother. Me, I better not cry. Bernard, rest in peace. And I'm here to represent the Tongan community in Aotearoa. We are bringing to your presence our community condolences and deepest sympathy to the Taireo family in the loss of our beloved son, a brother, a cousins, an uncle, colleagues, and my very best friend. Our prayers are with you, Bernard. I was in Australia for Christmas and New Year with my children who resided in Sydney. And on the 24th of December, Kura texted me the loss of Bernard. I told my children to start packing my bags. I'm going home. Mum, but you just arrived. to spend the Christmas and New Year with us. I'm not going to stay longer. Right after those days, I'm off. What's happening in Auckland now? It was very hard for me to tell them. Their parent has passed away. The moment I heard about the loss of Bernard, I was shocked. Even though I know he was ill for a long time, but I didn't expect him to leave us so soon. Same time, my mind takes back to all the good times when we worked together and affiliated through many projects in the community. Years of joys, running and relief, knowing that he is in a good place of peace. I know very well I came across the same emotional feelings, but I felt so sad and sorrow for his family here in New Zealand and abroad. I met Bernard when I was as a representative from the Tongan community to the Manukau City Council. At the time, Len Brown was the mayor of Manukau. And he was the representative from the Cook Island with our chairperson, Mama Poli. Mana tu Poli. And again, we were making an oath to become a justice of peace together. We will also work for Citizen Advice Bureau as a justice of peace for quite some times. Not only voluntarily, but a JP. Although we were working different times, but we were there for a number of years. I also run a Tongan beauty pageant for the Tongan community in Aotearoa, and I named it after my small business, which is a sole charge business. It's a small business named Apraxis Immigration. And the reason why I named it after that, because I want to promote my immigration business. Bernard was one of my MC every year. At one stage he said to me, Sarote, I don't want to be an MC anymore. I want to be one of the panel of judges. Long gone, I'm here working for you for nothing. So therefore, you put me as a judge. I said, Bernard, but you won't be too good at that. Your talent is to do MC. And my reason for saying that, to convince him to do MC, because I can't MC myself. And people, when he did MC, my goodness, he knows all the bad words in Tongan. I said, Bernard, where did you learn that from? Oh, shush. I am a Tongan, Sarote. Don't forget that. Rarotonga and Tonga, one word. My goodness. Bernard, okay. This time you're going to be a panel of judges. Okay? Under one condition, Sarote. Like what? I'm gonna bring all my whānau for free at the door. Kura and them will come into a hula and you will pay me not anymore. But that's how it was in Bernard. However, I have to do it. He's not emceeing that year. He's sitting in the judges, the VIP lounge, with all the Cook Island hierarchy in one round table, all dressing up like it's a royal function. And I said, Kura, this is not a Rarotonga function, this is a Tonga beauty pageant. Well, don't talk to me, talk to your brother. Salote, something else, yes, Bernard. I'm going to bring food to the hall, this hall. At one stage I said, but we're not allowed to have food in the hall. Well, my hierarchy Rarotongan people would like to have something to eat while they're watching the pageant. What more do you want from me, Bernard? Anyway, I ended up allowing him to bring all the food. But you want to hide the food, Bernard? Hide it in one of those kitchens and just bring them one by one at a time. Next minute, I see the table full of food. The manager came up to me and said, you are not allowed to have food. Sorry, it's something called snacked. It's peanuts and crackers. But when I look at it, it's a solid food. It's McDonald's, KFC. Anyway, but that's what Bernard's like. From there onwards, he didn't want the MC job. He wanted to be a VIP in my beauty pageant. At one stage, I said, Bernard, I would like you to come to Tonga with me. Him and Kura. Because they were teaching our girls with Rarotonga hula for some of the items. And I'll tell you. And I said, Bernard, you have to come to Tonga with me and I'll pay your airline ticket. Oh no, I'm not coming. Take Kura with you. I said, I don't want to take Kura, I want you to come with me. No, I'm not going, I'm a busy man. Busy woman, sorry. You know, I work for ACC, I work for Citizen Advice Bureau, I do the advisory council, and I also work for Radio 581 PI, and so on. So then I didn't take Bernard, but I offered to take him to Tonga so he can see what's it real like in the Miss Tonga beauty pageant. Because that was part of my contract that I had with the Tongan Tourism, is to run a pageant in New Zealand, and then we could go Tonga and compete to promote our little island. And I think because Bernard has been dealing with a lot of Rarotongan beauty pageant, it attracted him straight away when he knows that I'm the pageant director. However, I think to cut it short, we worked together at the 531 PI. At the time, I was only worked there voluntarily as an announcer, and the radio New Zealand, doing the Tonga news to Tonga every day. And Bernard, I learned a lot from Bernard, and he said to me, Salote, I'm not just a pretty face, but I'm also got a little white thing up here. My friend, Irina, don't know what to say. You have been a great hero, in my view. Every aspect of life, you fulfilled it. I love you, my brother. May God bless you and all the family. You have fought the good fight. You have finished the race. You have kept the faith. May your loving memories be remembered forever in our heart. Once again, thank you, Sister Kura, for remembering us to be part of the ceremony, saying goodbye to Bernard. Rest eternally, my dear friend, until we meet again. From your Tongan sister and the Tongan community to the Cook Highland community. God bless you all. Malo au people.
Give her another big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Once again, Mama Salo de Fefe. So, as you would know, just like how Mama Salo de said, Uncle Boy was with the Advice Bureau, everything in the community, he was there. So, Mama Salo de, after today, when we come back from Raro, from taking Uncle Boy, you're going to adopt all the Cook Highland community because they're going to need another JP. Because everyone went to Manston, if they needed a document to sign, they'll knock on the door. Mama Meha will think it's for her. No, the visit is not for her. They're waiting for the JP. Where are they waiting? In the car on the side of the road. So Mama Salode, you're going to adopt all the Cook Highland community for our new JP. Now, give her a big round of applause. Moving on to our next speaker, I would like to call upon Fa'ama Viliamu, who is a representative from the Manukau City Council.
Kia ora ana, tātou katoa toa. Kia ora koutou, alofa lama. Mahalo e lei, isa pula minaka. And greetings to everyone here this evening. My name is Fa'ama Viliamu. I am Poi Poi's Iwe brother. He is my Cook Island brother and sister, all in one. So, I'm going to talk about, the thing is, everyone has said pretty much everything about Poi Poi that I was going to say. So I'm going to keep mine short and sweet, because we have a saying in Otara, if you can smell the pork, keep it short. And, but I'm very grateful for this opportunity to say a few words on behalf of myself, my Niuean community, some of whom are here this evening to honor Bernard. Sally Ikinofo, Sifa Mafi are here this evening as well. They are also part of the Polynesian Creative Mamas, Mama Tupua also. I also, Glenda Blisoni is here, Whalawhaliat Maglenda, Whalawhaliat ke Hatutulu tau, Makakai Nami Iwi kua whalataha mai he awhenane. Mga hone Hatutulu tau Iwi, ke whaiku. Si ko oi kui Hatutulu tau awhenane. Oe lai muhaki, ke mga hone Hatutulu mai. My role this evening is to speak on behalf of Bernard's involvement in Manukau City Council. Salote, Malo Lele. Salote was also the representative from our Tongan community of the Pacific Island Advisory Committee, of which I was the executive officer. Roruina is also here, and Roruina was also with us during that time at the council. I also want to pay tribute to you, Roruina, and the wonderful work that you've done for, and your committee have done for Sedans. It's been awesome. So thank you for that. I also want to acknowledge Matt Tufuma, who is the language director from PMN, Pacific Media Network. And he knew Bernard also for many years. But Bernard was representative of the Cook Islands of the Pacific Uprising Committee. He did a wonderful job, wonderful work. And he was very passionate about not only his Cook Island community, but also the Pacifica community. And I want to convey the apologies of Mama Tupo Manapuri, who is unable to be here this evening. And she was the chair of that committee during that time for many years. Mama Tupo was the chair. And we had a fantastic run at council. We did a lot of good things in council for our Pacifica community. And of course, Len Brown was the mayor at the time. But putting that aside, I do want to speak on behalf of myself and my family and my relationship with Bernard that goes back many, many years. And I want to thank his siblings, Maria, Celine, Bo, and also Ava, who have cared and looked after Bernard from day one. Thank you. And Mama Beho used to tell all her friends that I was her Yuan son whenever I would pick down around her. And that was so beautiful. But we can go all day, all night and talk about our beautiful sister here tonight. He has done so much for our Pacifica community, not only the Cook Island community, but for our Pacifica community. And he was professional. He was very particular in what he did. He was also, you saw the fashion parade of the outfits that he used to wear. And Bernard Poi Poi was 1 in a million. That's all I can say. He was 1 in a million. I don't think that we will ever see the likes of Poi Poi ever again. So Poi Poi, thank you for sharing your life with us. And in radio as well, like I mentioned Matt, he was the voice of the Cook Islands on Party 1PI. We all know that. You all listen to Bernard. You've heard him speak. And, he was someone who had class. He had lots of class. And he was very proud of his Cook Island heritage. And I know that all the 15 Cook Island Votus are here, represented here this evening. And to pay tribute to Bernard for the work that he did for all of us. And I will miss his friendship greatly, as most of you will. But I am one of, I think, quite a few members of the family who's going to travel to the Cook Islands on Saturday to take our brother and sister home to be with his parents. So without further ado, thank you so much for this opportunity to say a few words. I'd like to sing a song for you. My father went to the Cook Islands years and years ago, and he came back singing this song. And I learned it off by heart.